How would you like your own personal life coach?
Well, guess what? You have one now.
Every Monday morning at 7:30, it's time for your Monday morning motivational moment on the J. Michaels Morning Show.
Kick off your week just right. Monday mornings at 7:30.
On 103.9 FAS-FM.
Well, it is that time. It's Monday morning. We need some motivation. We have our life coach, Lorraine, with our Monday morning motivational moment. Lorraine, good morning.
Good morning. I'm happy to be here.
Well, it's great to hear your voice, and of course we missed you last week, but so we're ready to get motivated again. This is, last week we had the long weekend, so we didn't have to worry about Monday blues, but it's kind of cloudy and rainy, and we need a little boost. So what's on your menu this morning?
Well, let's see. I'm thinking about choices today. The paradox of choice. And sometimes in the pursuit of making the right choice, we're making no choices at all. Does that ever happen to you?
Oh, yes. So there's always a decision to be made. Even if you don't make the decision, you've made a decision not to decide.
That's exactly right. I know. Well, initially, the idea of having a lot of choices feels really great. But in reality, too many choices can be overwhelming. And sometimes it's the sheer number of choices that'll knock you out. But sometimes it's just not knowing enough about what you're looking for. So whatever the reason, overwhelm can bring your best laid plans to a screeching halt. And what we need is a way to make decisions with confidence. So ask yourself, do you usually go for the best, or do you look for the best option for you? Now, it's obvious that technology and innovation, they're not slowing down, which makes going for the best sort of a never-ending quest. So that's why this week's challenge is for you to find filters that weed out some of your options automatically. And one good one is to clarify what you really need versus all that you could have. Because bells and whistles are great, but they're only really going to add value if you need them. So there you go. Spend more time clarifying your needs, and you will spend less time sweating over the decision.
It used to amaze me or puzzle me that, like when I left high school and there were these high-achieving academic students, the ones that got the honors, and then a year, 2, 3, or 4 years later, after college, they were still dazed and confused because maybe they thought they had all of these choices because their expectations were so great, but they couldn't make a decision, and they were kind of lost a little bit, you know?
Yeah, it takes some soul-searching, and it takes courage to actually declare what you really like.
Exactly. Well, that's a tall order, I think, is being able to make those choices when you have so many in front of you, whatever it is you are thinking of pursuing, and you got to get down to brass tacks at one time, and you've got to be honest about what it is that you really want versus what the culture may want for you, right?
Oh, man, and there's a lot of pressure with all of that.
All right, Lorraine, hey, give us that life and fitness coach website of yours.
Well, I'm a life coach, and it is peacemakercoach.com.
All right, Lorraine, thanks for motivating us on this Monday, and we'll catch you next week.
Yay, okay, bye.
You bet, 7:35.
Give us 10 minutes, and we promise you will hear one of today's hits and yesterday's favorites. We are 103.9 FAS-FM.